Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing today? I'll be doing another video unboxing today of a 112 scale, I guess, truggy style RC truck. It's from Feiyue. It is the FY10 Race 4x4, I guess, amphibious vehicle they call it. This is the vehicle here. That's the box right over here. As you can see, it comes with these sort of paddle-ish type tires, so you can take it on the water. Perth West RC, David Grima, he actually tested this, and out in I guess his parts out in Australia there, in the water, and it worked, and it worked really good. So yeah, he took it on road, off road. It's pretty seamless actually. So Dave is the reason why I ended up buying one, because of that video. Not that of course I needed another RC car, but you know how it is, it's an addiction and it's hard to, you know, stop, right? Because it can get expensive, as you can imagine. So I'm just taking everything out. In the kit, of course, we have the wing, the charging wire, some body clips, also a screwdriver. What else do we have here? We have the wheel wrench and of course the owner's manual. All right. We have the car itself. Thankfully it's not strapped in. So that is the car right over here. Of course, here's the wheels. David, he actually turned the wheels around. He says that it's actually better when you're wading through the water. This one, this tire pattern is better for when you're on road, and of course when you're in water. He swears by obviously flipping it around. So if you want to go off-road, you can definitely flip it around, or whichever way you personally like. But anyways, this is the car itself. Let me take the body off so you can see what's inside. Once again, a little cramped for space, but all right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wondering if I can try a different body over top of this, give it a little bit of different feel. Anyways, so here is what the car looks like. As you can see, everything is covered. It's got this sort of fine mesh that gives it its sort of waterproof rating. It's not just splash proof. This is actually waterproof, as Dave from Perth Oz RC, he attested to it. So it definitely is waterproof. Okay, so it's just enough where it can cool, but tight enough so the water doesn't really get in. So yeah, it can go seamlessly on-road, off-road. There's really nothing I can do. There's these little panels here that I can remove to see what these do here. So it reveals the 2S LiPo, should be about a 1600 milliamp unit. Dean's connectors, of course. And just by looking at it, obviously it looks like it's also waterproof. It's sealed in, you know, fairly tight. So yeah, it should be fine. You can definitely submerge it. Out back, of course, we have CVD type dog bone setup, plastic, and up front the same. It comes with a 390 brushed motor, and all the electronics are of course right in here, which of course they've been waterproofed as well. Servo is also in there. I can see it through the mesh. And if you did have to service it, there are some screws here where you can remove. Looks like it's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. It comes with a foam sort of type chassis. Of course, this will help when it comes to floating, being foam. So it definitely helps, and it sort of wraps around the chassis. Very interesting design. Looks like it's glued to the chassis. Along the bottom as well, and of course on the bottom it's actually all screwed in. So it's like a rubberized kind of foam sort of finish. We do have a light bar up front, but there are no LEDs up here. The springs are friction shocks. They do look nice, but they do a fairly good job of absorbing the bumps. They're not too soft, not too hard. They're kind of in the middle, so you can leave these ones as is. It depends on you. It depends on, you know, on where you plan on you know, bashing this. But for the weight of it, it's actually damped fairly well, so you can even leave it stock. Here's the body, of course. It's the typical truggy body. That's the back. Here's the side. There's the front. And if you choose, there are 2 other outlets up here. You can plug in your LED lights front and rear if you choose to do so, or add them if you want. Okay, so let me just get this one bottomed up so I can continue here. So yeah, Banggood this year, they've been having some really good flash sales. I picked this up on a flash sale about a month and a half ago or so. It took me a while to get this thing. Ended up getting it for, I think, $70 Canadian, including shipping. So that's a really good price. It's, you know, they've been having some really, you know, blowout deals. Really good. So I'm kind of stocking up for the summer, I guess. Lots of projects going on. Okay. And in the bottom of this box, get rid of this box, we just have the Feiyue remote. It's their brushed version, of course. 3 AAA batteries on the bottom here. Okay. Standard, you got your foam grip up top, forward and reverse. The switch is right over here to power it, and here's your steering switch. Steering, of course, and you have your LED indicators when it's on and when it's minded. So yeah, so you know, fairly cheap remote, but it does do the job, especially for this vehicle. That's about it. So if you got any questions about this RC or any other ones in my fleet, please by all means leave a comment below, and I'll answer any questions that you guys may have. All right, take care, guys. Ciao.